Okay, so me and some friends from Occupy Detroit just arrived at Occupy Lansing. These people are brave because they're camping in the snow. So there's kind of a summit today of different Occupies, and we're going to be covering some of that here in the YouTube channel. So stay tuned. The whole world is watching Occupy Lansing right now. Hi, we remember you. We saw you at Occupy Flint.
Several times.
This is the guy who gave you the nickname Detroit. Here we have a terrorist.
Well, we're all terrorists.
Hi there, terrorist.
Hi.
What kind of terror are you planning today with your scarf?
Occupying some other city.
Oh, he's occupying another city. Yeah. As you can see, this man is clearly violent, very well armed with a coffee cup and
fingerless gloves.
And fingerless gloves. And he's definitely going to blow up something with his finger. Yeah. So he's on the. Hey, your mask is going down, man. You gotta watch out. Big Brother's watching you as we speak.
I know he is.
Oh, you gotta have a better terrorist mask, man. No, you see? Well, we have to make stuff interesting, or people are not gonna watch my videos.
Fair enough. Like the gunfight.
Hello.
Hi.
Who are you?
I'm Jesse from Bay City.
You're Jesse from Bay City. Are you occupying Bay City?
No, I'm occupying Lansing.
You're occupying Lansing. No, that's okay. I understand. I'm the same kind of an immigrant because there's no Occupy in Chesterfield, so I occupied Detroit because it was close by, and then every now and then I come and stalk these guys from Occupy Flint, you know, and because you guys are awesome. Yep. So. And I really dig solar power, by the way. I'll put that on there. But how long have you been involved with the Occupy movement?
About a month and a half, 2 months now.
How'd you learn about it?
My friends, my networking.
So word of mouth?
Yes.
Cool. How do you like it?
I love it. I wouldn't be here if I didn't.
Is this the first activism you've been involved with?
No.
No?
No, I've been to protests in Bay City, demonstrations in Saginaw. This is my first time in Lansing, though.
Sweet. All right. Well, thanks for being on V-Radio, or in this case, V-Video. Let's take a look around. As you can see, these people are brave. They are camping out here in this cold weather. I'm familiar with this because I did it in Boy Scouts, and it's not easy. Hi.
Hello.
What's your name?
Eric.
How long have you been with Occupy?
Actually, I'm just starting. I'm actually from New York.
From New York?
Yep.
So you came from New York here to Lansing, or is this just a visit, or?
Yeah, I'm just visiting one of my friends. He actually lives in Flint.
Oh, okay.
Occupy Flint guys.
Yeah, we just did a special on Occupy Flint on my show. So, how did you get involved with Occupy?
I actually heard it from Derek over there.
From Derek over there.
Yep.
Yeah, I've heard he can tell people stuff. I've had him on before.
Yeah.
Well, that's cool. You heard about it from him. Is this the first kind of activist thing you've ever been involved in, or?
Yeah.
Sweet.
And they're actually doing stuff in downtown Syracuse, which is like 10 minutes from my house.
Well, that's awesome.
Yeah.
Oh, so do you live around here now then?
Oh no.
No, you're just here visiting from New York.
Yeah,
I see what you're saying.
Yeah.
Oh, you mean Occupy Wall Street is doing it near your house? Is that what you're saying, or?
Sort of. They call it Occupy Syracuse.
Okay.
They're camping downtown.
Okay. Sweet.
Cool stuff. Hell yeah.
Well, what have you experienced here today? Since we were a little late, unfortunately.
Some cool, chill people, man. All here for the same cause, man. It's cool.
Sweet. Sweet. Yeah, it's actually my hope eventually to be camping out here at Occupy Lansing at least for one weekend and use some of those polar bear camping skills I got in Boy Scouts, because wow, camping on the snow, it's been so long.
Yeah, I remember those polar bear swims in Boy Scouts.
It's lots of fun. Thanks again. It's recently about possibly camping here with you guys, so we're here with, go ahead and introduce yourself.
Hi, my name is Edge Bressel and I'm an occupier from Lansing, Michigan.
How long have you been with Occupy Lansing?
Since it started about 3 months ago.
Can you talk a little bit about how it started?
It started with 2 guys holding signs, sitting by that tree, and grew to about 10 people living in the park, even up until now, through the snow. We have a really unique situation here in Lansing because the mayor and the police department are in support of us, unlike we've seen in a lot of other places. Yeah, we've recently reached a really painful compromise in Lansing. That's kind of our big update. About a month ago, they told us we couldn't use propane at all. They essentially took away our heat. And they took away our kitchen. We had a kitchen set up. We had this really great guy named Cookie who came in from the homeless community in Lansing and stepped up and started cooking food for everyone.
Sweet.
Yeah, he was a great member of our camp, and they came in and they shut his kitchen down. And it was really emotional and heartbreaking. And the city was right. He was violating a lot of codes, obviously, outdoor kitchen. They called us out on it. But that was hard for the camp. Both of those were blows. And then as the snow has come, we just realized all of us are not prepared sustainably. Like, a few of us can probably stick it out. The mayor offered us to stay in the camp over the winter, but that we're not allowed to sleep in the camp anymore. So right now we're making that transition to having people be night guards in the camp and not sleep. Sleep in the camp.
Well, yeah, I guess it's a good thing that I haven't come to sleep yet.
Yeah. So yeah, it's good that we're getting that word out there, because actually we've had several people. We had someone show up yesterday who's planning to live with us.
Right.
And it was really disappointing for him to hear that,
nowhere for him to go. Yeah. So, I mean, what are you guys going to do, though? I mean, like, Occupy Detroit is kind of getting buildings and stuff. Like, what do you have in mind?
Yeah, we actually, our next really direct action focus is to start occupying foreclosed homes. So I think we're going to pick a few to start with and then spread out through the city. So if you want to come join us, Neil, and live in a foreclosed home, we would love for you to join us in that.
Well, I'd absolutely love to, at least no matter what, come and cover you guys doing that, especially if you have your showdown with the cops, so that I can be the press and, tell them the whole world is watching, because it is on V-RADIO.org, V-RADIO.org. Sorry for my plug. So this is a Occupy for All button. I've seen that around Facebook a little bit. Can you tell me about it?
Yeah, Occupy for All is a really great group out of Ann Arbor. They're working to connect all the different Occupies and transfer resources and work on the communication system, which I think is really lacking right now.
Yeah, communication between individual Occupies. I know, like, the guys over at Occupy Flint were talking about the ham radio as a possibility, because there's so many people who just don't have the internet. There's a real problem, like, right now in Occupy Detroit, with the fact that there's the people who have internet and then there's the people who don't. And they're having very different dialogues about what's going on. And so I actually just got a proposal through the GA today that we need to have regular gatherings again, even though we don't have a camp, because otherwise there's going to be a big separation. Well, there already is, but we're working on that. So, learn from that aspect. Have some kind of central location for people to come from for Occupy Lansing. Otherwise, you're going to end up in, that's this faction, and then we're this faction over here.
We want to avoid that. We still have the presence in the park all day, and then we use the library. The library has been really gracious. It's right across the street from the park, so we have a warm place to hold our GAs. So.
That's really awesome for the library to do that. Actually, Occupy Detroit just started talking about occupying libraries that are going to be closed down. Have you guys ever thought about that?
I don't think we have any in the city that are at risk of being closed down right now, but I think we would love to do that and we would love to help the library out in that way if it came to it.
Excellent. So, any parting words for the people on YouTube watching?
Join us.
Excellent. Thank you. Hey, look. It's Media from Occupy Flint. I'm Media from Occupy Detroit, and we're here at Occupy Lansing.
That's a lot of occupying.
We're occupying the occupying, and now we get to occupy the internet with our occupying. That's a very nice hat.
Thank you. I want a piece of the Occupy.
Occupy.
No, the hat was an idea we've been tossing around. We're going to write some slogans about being on general strike on them, and then we're going to have somebody dress up as a 1%er Santa. Let them have it. Yeah.
That's awesome. Yeah, actually, I remember, what was it? Adam from Occupy Flint was discussing the possibility of going on strike as elves, Santa Claus elves.
Yep. And I guess he got the idea from somebody else. Who got the idea from somebody else. So it's just been kind of kicking around, and a few of us finally went and bought a few hats. So
that's great.
It's starting. We're gonna get some glue and some glitter, and we're gonna go to town.
Awesome. Glue, glitter on grown men. What possibly can go wrong?
As much as possible. I'm gonna get a mic.
She's about to express herself.
When I say wake up, you say okay, wake up.
Okay.
Wake up.
Okay.
Mic check.
Mic check.
Right here.
Mic check.
It's a mic check. We're checking on Mike. Mike, are you okay?
Yeah, I'm all here.
All right. We've checked Mike. What's your name?
What name should I give him?
Penelope.
That's one of my names.
Hello, Penelope. Are you? Which Occupy group are you with?
Flint.
Occupy Flint? Oh yeah, I just visited them not long ago.
They know me by Angela.
By Angela. All right. So, she known as Angela from Occupy Flint. With
AKA Penelope.
with her 99% microphone.
AKA Magic. AKA Pearl. AKA Jolie. AKA Lala. AKA...
So pretty much you can just say whatever you like. Say like, hey, Mud. Mud.
Nope, not known as Mud.
Hey, you.
Hey, yeah.
You. Yeah, over there. You over there. That'll never get
Probably
used.
won't respond to that.
Right. Sweet. All right, I'm going to get some more footage while they're still light.
Have fun.
She is known as Helen the Quiet on my recent podcast. Now I'm getting videos so that you know she is in fact real. She does exist. It was not me talking like a girl.
It's not true. That's why
And I do speak.
She does speak, you see? You heard it first here on V-RADIO. I'm kind of mingling with people as they mingle at this gathering. Hello.
What's going on, brother?
What's your name?
John.
John, how long have you been with Occupy?
Month.
1 month?
Yep.
Which Occupy group are you here with today?
Occupy Lansing.
Awesome.
Yep.
How have you, how have you enjoyed the experience here?
Yes, it's been awesome. Tons of people. The General Assembly. You can get your point across. Everybody gets a chance to speak. It's awesome democracy.
Right.
I like it.
Can you think of any positive memories that you'd want to share with everybody watching?
We got rid of some idiots.
That's a positive memory.
Yes.
We removed idiots.
Yes, very true. It's true.
Were they people, obviously they were part of the movement that there was a problem with? Or was it just people who were...
I mean, as you can see, it looks like we still have some idiots. But
Right. Cool. Thanks for being on.
yeah, thanks.
We are. I'm trying to get your buttons. Taking another walk around, so you can see. The lighting situation actually here is still pretty good. You got representatives of Detroit and Flint. Hey, I think you're part of Flint, aren't you? Yeah, I think I have a suspicion
You should know
about
by
that.
now.
Yeah.
You stayed there.
Yeah, I did for a whole weekend. And hello.
Hi.
What's your name?
Ryan.
Ryan?
Yes.
Which Occupy group are you here with today?
Jackson.
Jackson.
Yes.
Oh, excellent. Is there an Occupy in Jackson?
Not really. I mean, there was. I think you should go ahead and talk. You know more about it than I do.
You want to talk about Jackson?
Yeah, Jackson's occupation is pretty cold. But there's a lot of us who just we don't have a focus. Really, we don't.
Let me go this way because the light is shining right into my. There we go. Go ahead.
And we have, I guess, there's a leader who's kind of everybody's kind of gathering around, and he seems to know a lot about what's going on with the banks, and that's his focus, and he wants to educate people on what they've done, and he seems really focused on that. And we really don't have anyone focused on things like alternative energy or anything, and we don't have any occupation on the ground.
But what's good about it?
What's good about it is we're talking, we're getting, we're communicating, and we have a lot of support, but it seems like a general, like just people aren't ready to yell and scream or get loud. They feel like their individual lives are more productive than the occupation, I think.
No, that's understandable. I mean, not everybody's in a position to be an activist, particularly in this failing economy anyway. But either way, though, obviously, I mean, you cared about it enough to drive out here to Lansing. What has been your experience today so far with this kind of gathering of people from different Occupies?
Well, we just got here. We've talked to somebody from Occupy Grand Blanc and a woman who comes here every day. And I mean, it's good. It's pretty much what I didn't expect. I expected to see more people, but that was, that's my fantasies, I guess.
Well, as the weather happens, it's going to be like that. I'm almost thinking maybe the Occupy movement should get up and fly south for the winter, and then we could go really shake some stuff up in California and in Florida and places like that, and then we could occupy beaches and
we were just
put some
talking
fun out of
about
it.
an Occupy caravan, trying to get like 3 or 4 day trips to different Occupies just to take gifts and things.
Right. I'm actually planning a trip to Occupy Windsor. Unfortunately, it's difficult to find activists who have passports.
We have passports.
Okay, yeah.
You have passports? Well, awesome. You should come to Occupy Windsor with me. But yeah, I talked to them about it because it's just across the Detroit Tunnel, so it's not that far, but it's just a matter of getting across. But anyway, all right. Well, thanks for being on today. This video is going to be available for everybody. I'm going to be putting it up on the Occupy Lansing Facebook. So, basically, is there any parting words you have for people watching?
Yeah, just come and help light the fire. That's all we need.
Yep.
Jesse from Bay City there. Jesse! She's pregnant now. With my baby.
Jesse's pregnant with his baby. You heard it first on V-Radio. So anyway, well, I'm sorry. I wanted to come cover that terrorist again, and see, since you're hanging out with the terrorists, then you must also be a terrorist.
Oh gosh, yeah. I'm not a member of PETA or anything dangerous like that, but I guess I'm on the watch list. The FBI has come to ask me what I'm doing.
Yeah. Well, it's clear that you're a violent offender, and you're part of some major big militant camping thing. Any minute now, there's going to be soldiers popping out of the trees.
Are you threatening me?
Oh, like over there?
Basically.
Oh, could be that tree. They're really good at hiding. That's what it is.
Are you threatening me?
Excellent.
Yeah. But it was because me and a friend of mine from Travers set up email attachment full of trigger words to spam the NSA, and then we attached really long, boring video clips like out of Africa, Ishtar, Gandhi, and shit like that, just to eat man hours. It was, and then on the end of it, we put an attachment that said, under the principles demonstrated at the Hague during the Nuremberg trials, that even if you are obeying orders, if you're doing something which is an obvious basic violation of human rights, that you are criminally culpable. And so just a little reminder, while we're eating your man hours and you're looking at our silly list of words that we're attaching to every outgoing email and every bulletin and everything we put up on MySpace and through the interwebs. Pat, and it got picked up internationally, which is why they wanted to come talk to me.
You darn terrorist, you.
Yeah.
I'm a calmist myself.
Scary. Scary.
I'm a calmist myself. I go into situations to bring calm. I do activities to make everyone calm. It's not as fun as terrorism.
I was acting to remind them that color of law is unlawful.
Right. What color is the law?
Brown shirt?
Brown shirt. Oh, yeah, brown shirt. Oh, he talked about something involving the Nazi Party, so now we can't have this conversation anymore because of Godwin's law. Yeah, because we should all just forget about that, and the brown shirts running around intimidating everyone so the Nazi party can take power would never be relevant to a conversation ever again, so... By the way, I don't support Godwin's law, just so we have that straight.
Well, there's a big difference between lawful and legal. And
you got it.
That's what I gotta say.
Have you mentioned any of your fingers have more than 7 days?
Alright. How you doing?
Not too bad. What's going on?
Not too much. Just having a decent conversation with another decent individual.
Oh.
On some decent.
That's
democracy look like.
This is what democracy looks like.
Does democracy look like?
This is what democracy looks like.
Tell me what democracy looks like.
This is what democracy looks like.
So democracy looks like a bunch of people yelling in a park?
Right now it does.
Exactly. Wearing various hats? Yes.
Right.
I wear many hats.
9%. We are the 99%. We are the 99%. Are the 99%.
Sound like about 5%. You need to use 99% of your lungs. Welcome home.
As you can see, it's happy here at Occupy Lansing. Walking around in the mud and the snow. And